Hello everybody, my name's Andy and welcome to Beyond Guitar. In this video we're going to play A Walk Through the Desert, a super easy song with only 2 fingers. It only has 2 chords. So if you're a very beginner at the guitar, you'll find it easy and fun to play. Here we go. So as you can see on my chord chart here, there's 2 fingers for E minor and 2 fingers for Asus2. And those are the 2 chords that we're going to play in this song. You know, before I dive into the charts though, let's just go ahead and do a close-up on the fingers. All right, the first chord's E minor, and here's how you do it. You take finger 1 and you go 2nd fret, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th string up from the floor. The 5th string is the 5th string counting from floor to ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. Okay, we're on the 2nd fret on guitar string 5. And then you take your middle finger and you're going to play 2nd fret on string 4. Now there's not much space in there, so you got to cram your fingers in really close together. So I recommend that you put your fingers really close together, squish them together. Okay, you don't want a space between the fingers. Make sure they're together. You'll feel stronger that way. Okay, you'll notice that your middle finger can get pretty close to fret 2, but your index finger, it can't quite get all the way up to fret 2. There's not enough room. Okay, just get as close as you can. You don't want to be near fret 1. It'll rattle and buzz. Okay, so slide up. Slide as close to fret 2 as you possibly can. Okay, once you're ready, make sure your thumb is on the back, right behind where your fingers go. And then strum all the strings. You can use your thumb, you can use your finger, you can use a pick, you can play it however you want. Play it exactly 8 times. Precisely 8 times. Okay, you've got to count the 8 times. I'm not going to count it for you, so you have to count it in your head or out loud or even just whisper it, okay? So you're going to play that chord 8 times. And then the next move is to jump to Asus2. So instead of moving each finger individually, what I think that you should practice is keep those fingers together, lift them up, move one string closer to the floor, set them back down again. Bam, you just switched chords. Now you're on Asus2. Okay, so now you're on the 2 middle strings of the guitar. Fret 2 on the 4th string, fret 2 on the 3rd string, bam. Play it exactly 8 times. And then when you're done, lift those fingers up, move one string closer to the ceiling, set them back down again. Bam, you're on E minor and the song continues. Okay, let's go ahead and pull up the chart. Here you can see the 2 little dots where your fingers go for E minor. And then here you can see the 2 little dots where your fingers go for Asus2. And let's play the song from the very beginning. Okay, place your fingers on E minor. Here we go. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch. We're back on E minor again. Okay, you do the counting. Now A. Don't speed up, don't slow down. Keep it the same. Keep a rock solid, steady beat going. Okay, and then what is the last note of this song? The last note is E minor. Hit your E minor, let it ring out, let it fade away. Okay, then don't move your fingers though. Chop the strings, put your hand on the strings. Now that the strings are silenced, you can take your fingers off the chord. Okay, so that's important because if you just take your fingers off like this, now you're going to hear some notes you didn't mean to play. So always place your right hand across the strings, and then in that way you silence the guitar. Then you can move your fingers around or do whatever, and no one can hear anything because your hand is muting the strings. Okay, let's play it again. You don't need the charts though. You just know where your fingers go, and you could play it by memory, so you don't have to stare at the dots. Let's play it together. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch. Okay, and then what is the last note of this song? The last note is, of course, E minor. Always practice the last note. Let it fade away. Chop the strings. Song's over. Okay, so let's keep practicing it some more. This time, let's add a change. We're going to play every chord 4 strums this time, so we'll be changing more often. There'll be more left-hand action because you'll have to jump chords every 4 seconds instead of every 8 seconds. Here we go, from the beginning. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. 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 And the last note of this song is always, always, always practice your last note. There you go. Starts on E minor, ends on E minor, key of E minor. Okay, I hope you thought this video was helpful. I have a practice track linked below with a 5-minute long practice track, and you can play along with the drums, the bass, the piano. Sounds like you're in a real band. So if you want to keep practicing this song some more, click on that video that I've linked below in the description. Hey, and if you thought that this video was helpful and you got something out of it, make sure to leave me a thumbs up and please subscribe. All right, see you in the next video, everybody. Thanks a lot.